Hello, I'm Isaac Ajao. I want to demonstrate to us how to use Power Query in Excel. Power Query in Excel. We all know that Power Query is very, very important and it's very useful when it comes to analysis. You can see it could be used on Excel file, data that we have on Excel file, and we can bring it up to Excel for analysis. We can combine, we can do data cleaning, we can match columns, we can do a lot of things, separate columns, bring columns together, remove cells, unwanted variable. That if you have essentially what it's used for is when we have a lot of similar cell, files, record of students from different faculty, from different departments, having their grade, having their details, their status, records of sales from one customer to the other, profit made. We also use it for even hospital data, hospital record, patient ID, together with the kind of disease he or she is diagnosed of, and the records of bringing the files together to match for comparison will not be there if you know how to use Power Query in Excel. These are the various ways by which you can access it and we can import data to it. I prefer using the last one, folder data, where I put all my relevant files. I just go there and pick, but I also prefer CSV. Its ability to clean, transform, combine data from diverse origins makes it versatile tool for data preparation and analysis. But before we can even go into it, we need to install it. Here it says they want to install Power Query. You need to go to File, you go to Option, you go to Add-in. This is it here. See, come here, we see Excel add-ins. I already have it. Click on this come add-in. Then you click Go. You can see here is Microsoft Power Pivot version. Because I've already done that on my system, I don't need to install it again. So there, let me show you where I put my data. This is faculty A. Now we have different faculty, two faculty. This is faculty A, staff data, faculty B, staff data. Let me open it for us to see what I'm trying to explain. Look at this data now. This data, there's so many things I can do, but I will waste my time. I may want to see relationship that occur between staff, particular staff from a particular state, from a particular region, the length of his service, how many years he has spent in service. I want to know date of birth, then the person male or female, the number of papers, because it's about academic staff, that the person has published. Then highest qualification. I can match it together and come up with an analysis, either chart or a particular table. You can use pivot table also. So now if I have this is faculty A, I also have faculty B. I can have faculty C, faculty D, up to 10 or 20, anyhow, no matter how many they are, we can use Power Query to bring them together. People that are used to SQL will understand what I'm talking about better. But Excel is so powerful that can handle it. So I want to now go there. Show it to us, then we'll come up with the analysis. We go to data on the menu, then go to new query from file. It's from workbook, from CSV, from SMS, from text. I prefer from folder. From folder, go to browse. Look for where you must have, before now, you must have created your folder, dedicated folder for this. Inside that folder, you have your relevant files, which you want to bring out some tables and do some analysis. Advanced, the first one here is academic staff data. This is it. You click OK. You can see it here. This is the link. Then you click OK. By default, you are going to have the number of files you have in that folder. You can see this is my folder, academic staff data. Then come to combine. I'm using Excel 2019. Anything lower, you are going to have combine and transform. It's the same thing. Why are we picking combine? I prefer picking combine and edit or combine and edit, because I may want to transform some fields, some variables, some columns. I may like to edit before I load it, because after all, you are going to load it. So I prefer this combine and edit. It's evaluating the query. See, this is it has brought, you can see by default it has brought the first file. This is the first file it has brought. You can see the file origin. I prefer using the default. You can see the limiter here because I'm using CSV extension file. You can see these are the options there. And then it's based on first 200 rows. Yes, of course I don't have to 200. There are times you have up to 10,000, 20,000. You are dealing with student data. Now here, you can see the display everything I have there. So I can OK it. I can OK this. So, yes, it has brought us to this. It has brought us to this interface. Look at it, home, transform, add column. This is academic staff data. This is my folder that contains all the files, Power Query Editor. So here, because I pick edit, combine and edit the other. So that's why I have this. You can see at the menu we have different tasks you can perform using all of these tools. Keep rows, you want to keep some rows, want to remove some rows, want to remove some columns, you can see. Can transform, can split column, can merge, you can all of this, they are here. This side here, you have query settings, you have the properties, academic staff, data, that is my folder. So you can see all of this, everything I've done here, here. And each one I'm doing, they also be here. These are the apply steps. Scroll down, then we have this. You can see, these are the values. You can see something here. It has to be edited. You can see. Now that I'm going to do here before, because everything I want. That's why I call Power Query Editor. I have to edit this. So I don't know why we may not need certain things. Let me look at it very well. This particular row, I don't know what it's doing here. You can see staff ID is 1110. This is so this one should go. I've highlighted it. So remove row, remove row, blank row. So it's either you do it here or you do it later. There's no time you do that, student, because now you can remove it here. And you can, this one is here. I will do one of them before remove. This is entirely blank also. You can see it's going to be redundant because nothing is there. Nothing is there, so you can remove this column. It's gone. So what other thing can we do here? And if we want to separate, columns if we want. You can separate columns if you want. I can separate the year, this date of birth. I can separate this date of birth to day, month, year. So the first one here are the month, second one here are the days. So just go to split columns by the delimiter. So you're going to use this slash to break into 3. So this is date of birth one. I can change this to month of birth. change this to change this one to day of birth. Why I change this one to year of birth. So this one is going to be year of birth. Then we now have three variables, so we can do different things here. This is the year, so this is number of papers. So I want to do subtract, if I want to do addition, how many, okay, for example now I can say, okay, somebody that started here working number of years back, 8 years, yeah, this person has spent 8 years in service. This is the age. Let's remove the age of this person from or 60 from age of this person. So that if the retirement age is 60, let's do it. Just click on it. Can just go to add column. See, because we add more columns. This is statistics standard. Let's do subtraction. So let's say the column. Let me enter 60 or 65 years of age. Now a column, staff age or length of service. Length of service that this person has used. You can see this subtraction, it has done it. You can see when you remove this, you can see 7, I put 60, so those services are going to have that it has done it. Then can change this to any name you want. Maybe remaining years, retirement, time to retire, or time to retire from service. So I've done all of this. Any other thing to do? So we don't have. Can see now this power of Power Query we are talking about. See, it has loaded all the 2 faculty information. This is faculty A to faculty B, all of them. I can add another file into that folder. It will automatically update it. I don't need to carry out all of this thing I'm doing. So since I've done this, I can now go back home and close it. If I'm through with this, I can close this. But let me check what we have here. How many we have faculty A and B. So if I update it, it will add more to it. Okay, yes, it's remain 1 here. This null, remove row. Blank row. I've removed the blank row. The blank row has gone. So it has reduced the dimension by 1 again. This part of editing I said we need to do, and that's the beauty of using Power Query. So now I can now close it. After all the editing has been done, I now close and load. Close and load. You can see just close and loaded it. One is still coming up here. Delete it. You can see now we have for 2 faculties here. Now we have all the source, the ID, all of them, they are intact. Now how do we check? See faculty, the region. So notice all of them, Southwest. You can see the data is clean now, no empty space again. So we can do some analysis. Go to insert, pivot table. Now before we even go to that, you can check this. This is the queries. You can see this is the total, this is the. So we can view this. Let's click. You see show the pick. This is here. It's bringing it to us. And close this. Let's now do some analysis, simple analysis from this. Insert pivot table. So the table, the range, leave it as the folder is the name of the folder where we're working. Okay, then we have this. Then we can do some analysis here. For example, I'm interested in knowing a number of papers written by those academic staff by the agenda. You can see. So you can see there are still some blank here. It means there are some of them. Let's see. You don't want to see the blank there. So there are just two. So pivots, Power Query, and using is very, very important. It's very, very good. Look at the way that's done it. So we can also do some other things. Can go by region. By region, just bring the region here. Can see showing it. Can see Northwest, Southwest. These are the papers written by Northwest, by Southwest, Southeast. For male, for female is this. We have the highest number from well, this is the grand total, but for each of them we can know it. This is grand total. Then for female is 118. Can sum all of this. For male is 474, 347. Then if you come here, go to insert again. Let's see the pivot chart. Pivot charts. Using this, the pivot chart. Just using this. The reference is not. Let me go there and pick the reference. So pivot chart can so what we have done here can also be done here. I just moving any of this where I want this to come here. I want gender to come here. So all we need to do is just we also need length of service, no region. I think I did region here. You can see. But if we took conversion, I can just from this gender, I can remove blank to not show. So you can see what we have done. For female, so from female we can increase this size. For female, so we see the highest in female from South. The person that people that publish most come from Southwest, from female. People that publish most from male come from Southwest and from Southeast. These are some of the papers. So many things we can do using Power Query. And we have no one thing, another thing here is that we have not used any code. It's just going through the menu and say Then what other thing can you can if I now another beautiful thing about this Power Query is that if I go to that folder and update it, will update it to, you know, this is just what we have here. The last one here is B, the faculty B. So I can go there and include, I will add another, I want to add uh, data from another faculty. I've included into that folder. So all the analysis I've done, I don't need to worry myself. I will just update. All I need to do is just update. I will update all. Refresh all. Refresh all. So go back. You can see they are there. They have come up. And then this one we did here. I also need to refresh this. Refresh all. You can see it has increased. It has increased. So it has increased. If I pick region here, I pick region, the region is here already. So let me remove gender. See region. If I want to, so everything has come up. The source name, can see faculty, the three of them are, can see all of them. Three of them appear. Just update. If you have 10 files in that folder, this is how it's going to be updated. So we can now go back home, go back to our data, and what we get here is what we are going to be using. And we can save it. You can save it as academic staff data. You can call it combine staff data. Thanks for watching.